So we're gonna find our breath today, and Lila's clearly going to help. All right, off. So find your feet on the ground, find your rear in the chair, find your back nice and tall. Just find your breath. Notice where it is right now. Just notice how it is. I'm doing some different back and hip stretches lately, so I'm noticing my breath feels a little bit tighter and a little more up here because I've been tightening things down here. So I'm going to change my posture, so I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, and as much as I want really good posture all the time, right now for breathing, I'm going to open up my pelvic bowl a little bit so I can breathe a little bit more deeply. If you find that you need to be breathing differently or moving differently to feel comfortable, do that. And let's start with some stretches. So just kind of find that you feeling whole. Remember you have feet. Remember you have breath. Just see how you can lengthen your spine, elongate your whole system gently. All right, and now try the other side. Lila, do some stretching. Do some stretching. All right. Now let's just do a general pre-test. Okay. Now let's go into the real important, easy part. It's important and easy, so we need to do it every day. The spinal mobility, some cat-cows. So bring your posture nice and tall, and then bring your belly button back like you're shining a flashlight all the way through your system, through your spine, and through to the back of the chair or the back of the wall behind you. And just see if you can curl into this like really significant C shape in the way that feels comfortable. Nothing too much, just comfortable. And then bring your body into tall again. And we're going to shine that flashlight forward. And see if you can find this little arch in your back. Oh, she's chasing her tail. One of my favorite things she does. All right. Good. Now we're going to do the curl forward again. And see if you can engage just a little bit more with your hips and just a little bit more with your neck and shoulders. And then I like to do like a little wiggle side to side. Very gently. Sit up nice and tall. Isn't it funny about chasing the tail and then when she gets it, like she's biting herself? It's funny. And now we're going to bring our belly forward and see if your shoulders can go back a little bit. And your hips go back a little bit. I think the funny thing here is I just told somebody on Zoom to turn their radio down, and now we have a dog thumping all over the place. Anyway, so now we're going to go sideways this way. So it's like you've got a grandkid here just pulling and hugging you this way. It's subtle. It's just like the spine's going this a little bit. And then sit nice and tall. And then now you're going to be going this way a little bit. One side might be different from the other. Kind of, we go through both of them and see what feels the most comfortable. Maybe the side that feels the least comfortable, give that another go. All right, now we're going to do some rotations. So start with your feet nice and square and hug in your pelvic bowl. Hug everything in. And then you've got this flashlight forward. We're just going to rotate it towards one knee. Staying nice and tall. Keeping all the muscles in a big hug. And then go forward again. And now hug everything together and go to the other side. And come to the middle. Great. I'm going to shake out those shoulders. Shake them out, shake them out. And wiggle them out, shake them out. Just find the movement that feels like it's the right movement for you right now. Okay, now we're going to focus on our heart center. So we're going to bring all of our body in alignment, and you can try and be relaxed first. And just relaxed, bring your heart space back. Just the nature of the rib cage, it moves a little less than the low spine, and that's fine. And now we're going to bring it forward. All right, and now side view. I'm going to bring the heart center forward. And neutral. Take a breath, and then heart center back. All right. And wiggle it out again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right. And now we're going to try the first thing we did again and see if it feels different. So just feel nice and strong and tall. And just do a nice big stretch on the side body. You can take a much better breath this time. Definitely feel like things were opening up and moving. Something that feels kind of nice is I push in, like we've got these back muscles here. And if you push in and kind of give these back muscles a hug while you're stretching, like I'm pushing that muscle in and then I'm stretching, it's like you're giving your own self a little bit of a massage. All right, and now we're going to try the other side. That's the ticket. Yeah. And have that stretch come from your hips or wherever your massage area is on the opposite side. And if that's where the stretch kind of gently initiates, you can do some really good stuff to open up your system. And just feel your deep breathing. That's a comfortable breath, stretching that's comfortable. And if it stops being comfortable, stop doing it. All right. I'm going to go all the way to the back again, like I did on the other side. With a nice big stretch. And sometimes, even though you're giving some pressure to an area, like if you're pressing your back to do that massage, having soft hands is going to help it be real comfortable. All right. And now let's come to center again. Find your breath. And now this time, instead of holding everything in the belly, we're going to relax everything. So You might want to come to the front of your chair a little bit and just let your belly tilt forward a little bit. And feel that softness in your belly. And then almost push your belly button out. This is different than when we're doing the spinal mobility cat-cow. This is relaxing the muscles by just keeping your spine where it is and pushing your muscles out a little bit with your breath. Give a little space. And then bring everything in. And then give a little bit space. Great. Now we'll do some neck. All right. So bring one ear to one shoulder. And then sit tall. And then another ear to the other shoulder. And feel that stretch in your neck. And then be nice and tall. And now chin forward. And while your chin is forward, bring your chin side to side. Just feel your shoulders open up if they like this stretch. Chin forward, going side to side. All right. And then nice and tall, and we're going to find a little hammock for the back of our neck. So you can make this little, hold yourself here, depending on your arm mobility. You can just kind of cradle the back of your neck, or you can make a full big hammock and support the back of your head and just kind of sit up nice and tall and let your head rest backwards, letting your whole front of your rib cage open up and stretch just a little bit. So here's the example just by holding the back of the neck. And here's the example holding the whole back of the head. And a big breath. Nice. And now we're going to do that stretch again where we have one arm up. Nice. Now the other side, one arm up. Nice. All right. So now feel your whole self. Do that like a post test, like a mini pre-test and a mini post test. All right, so I feel some areas that maybe I can do some strengthening or stretching on later today and continue this and just see if this feels different the more you do it. Thanks for joining me.